Good evening and welcome to the Halloween Eve scary movie trivia. We're going to get everything synced in here. Throw a little love up. Throw that in there. Come on, spinny. And there we go. What's up, Templar? Good to see you. Look, how you doing? I'm sorry. What's your favorite scary movie? Hey, the wife was right. One side's higher than the other. Well, to be completely honest, everything was black. And then I realized I couldn't drink or smoke. So I had to make adjustments. Sadly enough, I made the adjustments with the mask on. I think I made them a little crooked, but that's okay. It's a one time wear. It took me 5 minutes to make. Yeah, I know, Lee. 2 shows in a row. What's up, Buck? Good to see you. Templar, Candy, Lee, KG, Ty. Yep, that's it. Wook, Bud, Templar, KG, Ty, Lee, Candy, Joe. No, I am not wearing my underwear on my head. But I figured since it was scary movie trivia, why not have Ghostface host it tonight? I mean, seriously. Hello, Sydney. Now I got room to drink out of my little skull cup. Mm. Ian, what's up, bud? Hey, hold on. Maybe there's another way of doing it. There we go. Joe working like a dog. All right, guys, it is 5 minutes after. We're going to give this 10 minutes. Let some more folks come in, and we are going to get started on scary movie trivia tonight. I got some good questions, nothing like the other night. Like we did last week, these puppies start off probably medium and go all the way up to damn near impossible. Brandon Hyde for AL Manager of the Year. Really? That good, huh? There's something, this thing is a huge, humongous pain in the butt. If it makes it tonight, we'll be lucky. How the killer ever saw out of these eye holes, I don't ever know. What is Dan Sickles in the Peach Orchard? Dan Sickles in the Peach Orchard with a cannonball. Civil War clue. That's something we need to sit down and develop, Lee. Civil War clue. Who did it, where they did it, and what weapon did they use to do it? And no, before you ask, mustard gas is off the table. The Civil War one night stand, he should be Manager of the Year for sure. Future looks really bright. Very cool. Sounds to me like a good fella. He only has one leg to stand on. Oh, that's good. Why are we cockeyed? All right, what happened here? We're going to spin. Low yield tactical moves. Hey, Sean, good to see you, bud. Yeah, low yield. Yeah, that's out too for Civil War clue. You know, genre, very spooky Civil War movies. I don't know. I've never ran across one I would consider spooky. At least not that I've ever seen anywhere. I'm not saying there's none out there. I'm just saying I ain't never ran across them if there is. Chilling, killing. Hey, Chris, good to see you. Hope you're doing good tonight. We got about another 5 minutes. We're going to start scary movie trivia. I have got some good questions here. Like I said a few minutes ago, these aren't like the ones we done last time. These start at challenging and go up to damn near impossible. Do some interesting stories. Look up occurrence at Owl Creek. Occurrence at Owl Creek. That would be the closest thing to spooky. Have to look up that one. See if I can bring this thing down just a little lower here. Man, the springs on that thing are cool. He's like the Civil War Poe, but not as creepy. Ghosts of the Ozarks. Now, I've been seeing quite a bit. There's a group out of Virginia, I think, that's been doing no, they've been doing Ghosts of Appalachia. They've been doing Ghosts of Appalachia. I haven't heard anything on the Ghosts of the Ozarks. I'm going to have to look into that. Wait till you guys see the one I've got coming, the video I've got coming out tomorrow. I've been looking into this one for probably the last week and a half and finally got enough information that I could put out the video. Tomorrow's is going to be on the legend of the Black-Eyed Children. And boy, is there some interesting information and some stories there. Post-Civil War Arkansas. Well, guys, a little word on JJ. She had her second eye surgery today. She messaged me on the way back home. It was sore, more sore than the first surgery on her other eye, but things were looking good. So prayers for Jan. Jay also had a physical this morning before her surgery. She said she believes everything went very well with that. I did ask her if he informed the doctor, you know, if the doctor wanted to, if the doctor suggested playing astronaut and wanted to investigate Uranus. I told him, ask her if she reminded the doctor that could be done with a blood test now. So, and she didn't answer. So I don't know. Friend of mine, Steve, who narrates on Missing Persons Mystery YouTube channel, has Black-Eyed Kid experiences. Oh, very cool. Very cool. I would like to, I'd like to do a Friday night interview with someone who has experiences with Black-Eyed Children. For as many reports as there's been, oh my God, over the last 100 years, very few people want to come out and admit the fact they've had an experience with Black-Eyed Children. So, all right, guys, it is that time. Put on your thinking caps. Let's play a game. Who appeared in archival footage following his death in the movie Plan 9 from Outer Space? Who appeared in archival footage following his death in the movie Plan 9 from Outer Space? Who appeared in archival footage following his death in the movie Plan 9 from outer space. It was not Drew Ellsworth. It was not Dan Sickles. But you're getting closer. It was Bela Lugosi. Bela Lugosi is the correct answer. Good job, Chris. Bela Lugosi appeared in archival footage following his death in the movie Plan 9 from Outer Space. What is the name of the zombie-proofed city in Land of the Dead? What is the name of the zombie-proofed city in Land of the Dead? What is the name of the zombie-proofed city in Land of the Dead? Nope, that is definitely not zombie-proof. All right, mask is coming on. I mean, coming off. I can't do it. I'm dying to death in here. It got down to 62 degrees earlier, started to rain, jumped up 7 degrees while it was raining. It is not Cassopolis, Michigan. It is not zombie-proof. I am here to tell you. Just be uptown by the Stone Lake Tavern on a Saturday night at 1 a.m. and you will see all the zombies you need to see. Pittsburgh, Golden Triangle. No, sir, it is not Pittsburgh. It says, what is the name of the zombie-proof city in Land of the Dead? Yeah, take it all. You know, it's kind of funny. I started off this thing as ghost-faced. I'm gonna finish it as Palpatine. It is not London. It is not London. It is not Miami Beach. This is actually, and I don't know why they, I guess, you know, I don't know. It's actually a fictional city. It's a fictional city. It's not a real existing city. At least it don't go by a real existing city's name. Never saw it. Told you these questions are going to be a little bit of a challenge. Last week we had a bunch of easy questions that slowly moved into challenging. This week they're challenging. What is the name of the zombie-proof city in the movie Land of the Dead? Anybody? Anybody? Two words. First word, instrument played from the shoulder. Second word, the collar of that wall. Let me change that. Two words. First word, instrument played from the shoulder. Second word, collar of the wall that is featured in almost all of my videos. That should be easy enough. That was a gimme, guys. Instrument played from the shoulder. The collar of the wall featured in almost all my videos. Fiddler's Green. There you go. Fiddler's Green. Always use the green screen wall in my videos. Instrument played from the shoulder. Good job, Lee. Hey, Squirrel. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing good tonight. Next question. What causes the dead to rise in Return of the Living Dead? Thanks goes to Google. What causes the dead to rise in Return of the Living Dead? It is not the book. Watching Drew's live stream. No, that's what makes people become dead. They want to know what makes the dead rise in Return of the Living Dead. Joe Biden running for president. They voted for him too. Nope, that caused him to be dead too. Hey, Paul, good to see you, bud. It is biochemicals. It's military chemicals in a container down in the basement of the warehouse. So I will accept biochemicals dead in the container and gas. Good job, guys. What cursed object causes people to die in the ring? Oh yeah, Return of the Living Dead. My personal favorite, only because it came out in '86. It was like the very first drive-in movie I ever rednecked at. My cousin and I threw a couch up in the back of the four-wheel drive, drove to Marion, Indiana to the old highway drive-in that's not there anymore, backed right up about 4 rows back, climbed up on the couch with a cooler of beer in between us. 17 years old, and they didn't say a damn thing to us. Yes, it is. It is a haunted videotape. Haunted videotape. Also seen in, what is it? Scary Movie 3. Sandy, little white girl fell down the well. What is the name of the rabbit that Donnie keeps seeing in Donnie Darko? What is the name of the rabbit that Donnie keeps seeing in Donnie Darko? What is the name of the rabbit that Donnie keeps seeing in Donnie Darko? It is not Roger Rabbit. It is not Roger Rabbit. It is Frank. Frank the Rabbit. Frank the Rabbit. Good job, Terry. Hey, dear, how you doing? Good job, Terry. Good job, Chris. It is Frank the Rabbit. Oh, here's a good one. This is going back a few years. What famous movie monster once did an interview on the Arsenio Hall show? What movie monster once done an interview on the Arsenio Hall show? I still don't like this. Get off there. Much better. Everyone just dropped in. Hey Jan, good to see you, love. Hope your eyes feeling good, or not hurting as much, I should say. It is not Frankenstein, Lee. What movie monster once done an interview on the Arsenio Hall show? Yep, we could only hope, Jan. Just make sure and let me know. I don't know. I'll try to answer you as soon as I can, but if this rain holds off, I'll be out doing leaves tomorrow. But it's supposed to rain. We got the warning earlier, so we'll see. Chris says Jason. The answer is Jason Voorhees once done an interview on the Arsenio Hall show. Good job, Chris. There's Sean coming in with Jason Voorhees. Good job, guys. It is Jason. Next question. The group uncover a diary allegedly written by what little girl killed by her family in the cabin in the woods? Hey, Cheryl. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well tonight. The group uncover a diary allegedly written by what little girl killed by her family in the cabin in the woods? It is not Madeline. The group uncover a diary allegedly written by what little girl killed by her family in the cabin in the woods? It has to read me the comments, as the print is so small. Not too many horror movies I've seen. Not my thing. Cheryl was right. We're not going to die. We're going to get out of here. Classic line. That's right. except in Scary Movie 2, when Ray and Brenda and Shorty are all left in the main hall to base the staircase when everybody else goes off to find the killer. And Brenda says, "We're gonna die, guys." And they all start to cry. It is Patience Buckner. Patience Buckner. Good job, Chris. Patience Buckner. The movie series Final Destination is based off of a rejected script for what TV show? The movie series Final Destination is based off of a rejected script written for what TV show? Somehow convinced my dad to let me rent Scream 2 when it came out. Scream was good. We just sat down and watched all those last week, I think. It is not Survivor. The movie series Final Destination is based on a rejected script written for what TV show? It is The X-Files. Chris is cleaning up tonight, guys. Somebody better get their thinking caps on, because Chris is mopping the floor. But the only person that saw what was coming was the stoner. Probably. But don't forget, he got rolled up in a bed sheet and smoked by a pot plant. So, toop, 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 toop. Take it to the head. Take it to the head. The movie series Final Destination was based on a rejected script written for The X-Files. What happens to Ash at the end of Evil Dead 2? What happens to Ash at the end of Evil Dead 2? What happens to Ash at the end of Evil Dead 2? He does not just become Ash. Nope. One arm, yes. No, not at the end. What happens to Ash at the end of Evil Dead 2? No, not ashes to ash. I will accept teleports. I will accept teleports. He actually gets sucked through a time portal. Hey, Richie. Hope you're doing well tonight, bud. Much warmer than they were 2 hours ago. We were almost down to the bottom of the 60s, and all of a sudden it started to sprinkle a little bit, and the temperature shot back up 7 degrees. So we're back up almost to 70 again. Yep, he goes back in time. That is correct. What city serves as the setting for the vampire movie The Lost Boys? What city serves as the setting for the vampire movie The Lost Boys? What city serves as the setting for the vampire movie The Lost Boys? It is not Cassopolis. They would have conquered this town in about an afternoon and still had time to stop and get a milkshake at McDonald's. In the drive-thru at lunch hour. Oh no, not Santa Clara. Not Santa Clara. Oh yes, Santa Clara. My bad, I was looking at the wrong one. Yes, Santa Clara, California was the setting for the vampire movie The Lost Boys. 2 doors down, or next hallway down, turn to your left, 3rd door on your right for the perfect match thing, guys. It is Santa Clara. My bad. Good job, Terry. It is Santa Clara. The design of the alien in the Alien movie was done by what surrealist artist? The design of the alien in the Alien movie was done by what surrealist artist? Santa Clara in the movie, Santa Cruz in real life. Gotcha. The design of the alien in the movie Alien was done by what surrealist artist? Actually, Lee, I was in a paranormal chat the other day, and those things started popping up, and we were talking about starting a paranormal dating channel. So, you know, it is H.R. Geiger. H.R. Geiger is the man that created the look of the alien in the movie Alien. The 1928 film Fall of the House of Usher is based on a story by what writer? The 1928 film The Fall of the House of Usher is based on a story by what writer? It is Poe. Edgar Allan Poe wrote the book that The Fall of the House of Usher was based on. What's that, Lee? Do you mind sharing with me? I don't understand, Cheryl. Do I mind sharing what? We were joking about starting the paranormal dating. We were joking about it, but they'll probably run with that ball back and forth from one goal line to another. So you may want to watch Bald and Bonkers live streams, because that's where it was at. What movie were the trolls featured in Ernest Scared Stupid originally from? I would say that it was from the movie Trolls. Oh, Chris said Trolls too. I have no clue. You know you're getting popular when people start putting those links in your chat. That's how you know you're getting popular. Oh, I watch a lot of paranormal channels. I watch a lot of paranormal channels. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I don't remember Trolls in that. Watch Paranormal Channel. Ghoulies. Let me see here. Who appeared in the 1958 classic horror film, The Fly? Who appeared in the 1958 classic horror film, The Fly? Some of the clowns were redone for the Ernest. Oh, I got you. I got you. I never made the connection. I just thought they were totally different costumes. Killer Clowns was always one of my favorites when I was younger. It's kind of ha now, but you know, back when I was younger, it was one of my favorite scary movies. Who appeared in the 1958 classic horror film, The Fly? It is Vincent Price. Good job, Chris. It was Vincent Price, the master of horror himself. What name did Regan have for her imaginary friend who turned out to be a demon in The Exorcist? What name did Regan have for her imaginary friend who turns out to be a demon in The Exorcist? Yeah, I know I'm going to have to go back and look at that too, Sean. I don't remember. I mean, I thought they were completely different outfits, but now that I know that it's McClowns, I got to go back and check it out. What name did Regan have for her imaginary friend that turned out to be a demon in The Exorcist? There it is. All right. It popped up. What name did Regan have for it? It was Captain Howdy. Captain Howdy was the name of her imaginary friend that turned out to be a demon. What university is witness to Herbert West's destructive experiments in Reanimator? What university is witness to Herbert West's destructive experiments in the Reanimator? It is not Pazuzu. It is not Duke. What university is witness to Herbert West's destructive experiments? In Reanimator, it is Miskatonic University. Miskatonic University. Chris has got another one under his belt, ladies and gentlemen. Good job, Chris. Linda Blair. A good old Lovecraft. You got it. Good old Lovecraft. Linda Blair is best known for starring in what horror movie? Linda Blair is best known for starring in what horror movie? That is correct, Lee and Jan and Templar and Chris. It is The Exorcist. Yes, I see that, Lee. You got one without Google. I'm proud of you. Who played Captain Dallas in Alien? Who played Captain Dallas in Alien? I got the magnifying glass out. Not using Google, just old 52-year. I'm right there with you, bud. My memory's 2 years older. Tom what, KG? Tom Skerritt. Tom Skerritt played Captain Dallas in Alien. Who directed The Thing? Who directed The Thing? I have no up-close vision, just distance. Well, hopefully here in a few days, you'll have them both. It is Carpenter, John Carpenter. John Carpenter directed The Thing. No, Lee, it was not me. You give me more credit than I deserve. Who reveals himself to be a pod person at the end of the 1978 version of Invasion of the Body Snatchers? Who reveals himself to be a pod person at the end of the 1978 version of Invasion of the Body Snatchers? Only if I get readers. It's what I wear to see. Oh, someone has to take credit for this conglomerate. Okay, I'll accept that. It is Donald Sutherland. Donald Sutherland. Good job, Chris. Or Band of Berry. There you go. Black Devil Doll from Hell, Best Horror. Never seen it. What kind? Hey, Squatch. Good to see you, bud. I didn't even see you made that comment. Hope you're doing good tonight. What kind of toy doll is Chucky? What kind of toy doll is Chucky? What kind of, he is a good guy doll. He is a good guy doll. Good job, a creepy killer one. He is a good guy doll. Going live in like 70 minutes. You're going live right about the time we're going dark. Next question, and this is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. What horror movie was originally titled The Babysitter Murders? What horror movie was originally titled The Babysitter Murders? What horror movie was originally titled The Babysitter Murders? It is Halloween. Halloween was originally titled The Babysitter Murders. Good job, Joe. Good job, Squatch. True Ellsworth goes to Richmond. I'd like to go to Richmond. I'd like to go to Richmond. Elvis Presley teams up with a man who claims he's whom to fight a mom. What? Elvis Presley teams up with a man who claims he's whom to fight a mommy in Bubba Hotep. Elvis Presley teams up with a man who claims he's whom to fight a mommy in Bubba Hotep. Who makes it to Richmond? I'll come up. There you go. That question don't even make any sense. Elvis Presley teams up with a man who claims he's whom to fight a mommy in Bubba Hotep. Got me. We're going to skip that question because it don't make no damn sense. Who is Carrie's domineering mother in Carrie? Who is Carrie's domineering mother in Carrie? No, it wasn't Ossie Davis, wasn't Bob Ivy. Yeah, Bubba Hotep. Elvis Presley teamed up with somebody who fought a mommy in Bubba Hotep. I don't know. Once again, that question made no sense. The answer was John F. Kennedy. I don't know. I'm thinking it's right about in this part of the quiz. They starred, you know. Who is Carrie's domineering mother in the movie Carrie? It is Margaret White. Good job, KG. Good job. It is Margaret White. Bob Ivy, African American senator who claims to be JFK. Okay, well, that was the answer then. Because all it said was that Elvis Presley teamed up with Kennedy to fight a mommy. I don't know. What band actually helped Ridley Scott with lighting for Alien while they were rehearsing a stage show next door to the studio? What band actually helped Ridley Scott with lighting for Alien while they were rehearsing a stage show next door to the studio? No, it was not U2. What band actually helped Ridley Scott with lighting for Alien while they were rehearsing a stage show next door to the studio? It was not Metallica. It was not Dio. However, Ronnie James probably would have done it. Nope, it was not me nor any of my 7-piece band. Not Air Supply. It was The Who. It was The Who. The Who was rehearsing their stage show in a studio or next door to the studio where they were filming Alien and came over to help them get the lighting right. It was not Def Leppard. Who is burned alive in a giant wicker man in the movie The Wicker Man? Who is burned alive in a giant wicker man in the movie The Wicker Man? Who is burned alive in a giant wicker man in the movie The Wicker Man? It was not Nicky Cage. And yes, Lee, he was burned alive in The Wicker Man. It was not the Wicker Man that was burned alive. It was the man inside the Wicker Man who was whom? It was Edward Woodward. Edward Woodward. Good job, Chris. Did he live on Drury Lane? I don't know. That's a good question. It was Edward Woodward. That's the Muffin Man. Yeah, they lived on Drury Lane. I don't know. The Wicker Man may have lived somewhere on the block or down a block or two on Drury. Drury Lane sounds like it's fucked up. So, I mean, you know, it's hard telling who lived there. What? Hey, Jay. Good to see you, bud. What's the name of the roller coaster built by Stephen Price in the remake of House on Haunted Hill? What is the name of the roller coaster built by Stephen Price in the remake of House on Haunted Hill? Born This Way. It sounds like a Lady Gaga song. What was the name of the roller coaster built by Stephen Price in the remake of House on Haunted Hill? It was not the Incredible Hulk. It was not the Coaster of Death. It was not Coaster of Doom. It was Terror Incognito. It was not Coaster of Imminent Peril. Jeez. Terror Incognito. Good job, Chris. Now, everybody should know the answer to this next question. In which U.S. state does the infamous Chainsaw Massacre take place? In what U.S. state does the infamous Chainsaw Massacre take place? Everybody at once. Well, that's not everybody. That's three, but you know. Close enough. Good job, Templar. Good job, Sean. Good job, Jay. It was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There's Lee. There's Terry. That's half of everybody. A little over half everybody. In what century was the 2015 film The Witch set? In which century was the 2015 film The Witch set? It was not the 19th century. It was the 17th century, the 1600s. Good job, guys. Jay, Sean, Lee. It was the 1600s or the 17th century. Which Stephen King movie did he direct himself? Which Stephen King movie did he direct himself? The era of my 10th great grandmother who was executed for witchcraft. Not surprising, to be honest with you. I think a lot of us had 10th generation grandmas that were probably executed for witchcraft. It was not Pet Sematary. It was not The Shining. Let me give you guys a little extra on this one. What Stephen King film featuring a soundtrack from AC/DC did he direct himself? It was Maximum Overdrive. Maximum Overdrive. Good job, Sean. Good job, Terry. Maximum Overdrive. Which 2014 Australian horror film features a scary creature from a children's book? Which 2014 Australian horror film features a scary creature from a children's book? Which 2014 Australian horror film features a scary creature from a children's book? AC/DC, best thing out of Australia. I'm still waiting on Vegemite before I pass that. Before I make that decision. And wallabies are cute. I mean, they're like fat puppy or fat kitty cats. AC/DC is right there in the top 5 though, but I'm still waiting on my Vegemite to pass judgment on what the best thing is to come out of Australia. Emus are in Australia. They're cute. Hey, Adam. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well. Which 2014 Australian horror film features a scary creature to come from a children's book? I always thought they were too, Lee, but after all, Australia has New South Wales, so I don't know. Which 2014 Australian horror film features a scary creature to come from a children's book? It is The Babadook. The Babadook. Movie screwed up. If you've never seen it, you need to see it. Babadook's pretty cool. Moved to England. We're actually from Australia. Huh. Good job, Jay, on The Babadook. Heard of that. Don't want to see it, though. Which sci-fi horror film had the tagline, "In space, no one can hear you scream"? Which sci-fi horror film had the tagline, "In space, no one can hear you scream"? It was not Interstellar. It was not Muppets in Space. It was not Space Odyssey. It was not Jason X. It was not Aliens. It was not Aliens. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't Muppets in Space. I'm watching Jason Momoa and Aquaman. I can actually see him. It was Alien. Alien without the was Alien that had the tagline, "In space, no one can hear you scream." I scream, you scream, we all scream, but no one can hear us. Everybody knows that one. In which horror movie do a group of American students get involved in a Swedish cult? In which horror movie does a group of American students get involved in a Swedish cult? I picked up a subscriber from a wrong number. There you go. Hey, Carrie. Good to see you, bud. Well, Gonzo was the alien. Gonzo's pretty alien anyway. Notes from Dad always work. It was Midsommar. Midsommar. Carrie, good job. Midsommar was the movie where a group of American students got involved in a Swedish cult. It's another Chucky question. I was just watching Bride of Chucky right before we did this tonight. What was the name of the serial killer that inhabits the doll in Child's Play? What was the name of the serial killer that inhabits the doll in Child's Play? All right, Carrie. Cool, cool, cool. Actually, Squatch, Chucky was the name he went by because he didn't want anybody to know who he really was. Squatch and Richie threw the first name out. I'm going to go on and give it to you guys. Well, Templar just did it. It was Charles Lee Ray. Charles Lee Ray was the serial killer that inhabited the doll in Child's Play. What horror movie was originally titled Head Cheese? What horror movie was originally titled Head Cheese? What horror movie was originally titled Head Cheese? It was not Conehead. Coneheads wasn't a horror movie. Green Bay Packers. No, those are Chiefs heads. Big difference. Big difference. What horror movie was originally titled Head Cheese? It was a Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Good job, Sean. Stoner movie, obviously. The new Star Wars. Well. Yeah, I said horror, not horrible. And Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Oh, dear God. In which country was the 2005 film Wolf Creek set? In which country was the 2005 film Wolf Creek set? There's a guess. I think I may have heard that. In what country was the 2005 film Wolf Creek set? It was not France. It was not Canada. It was not Mexico nor Spain. It was not Portugal. In what country was the 2005 film Wolf Creek set? It was not Germany. In which country was the 2005 film Wolf Creek set? It was not China, Mother Russia, Transylvania. It was, however, Australia. Australia is where Wolf Creek, the 2005 film, was set. That was my next guess. Name the monster that appears as a clown in the movie It. Name the monster that appears as a clown in the movie It. Just watched It 2 last night. It was Pennywise. Pennywise was the alien who appeared as a clown in Stephen King's It. Last president. Yeah. Who played the lead role in the 2012 film Sinister? Who played the lead role in the 2012 film Sinister? Who played the lead role in the 2012 film Sinister? The remake of It features a photo from the Battle of Gettysburg. It Chapter 1 or It Chapter 2? Which one of the remakes? Because I don't remember it in there, but I was in and out of the room when we watched the first one the first time. Ethan Hawke played the lead role in the 2012 film Sinister. Did you know Nightmare Before Christmas was a Thanksgiving movie? No, it's always been debated whether it was a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie. No one could ever decide which one it was. Never heard Thanksgiving, though. Good job, Terry and Jay, on Ethan Hawke. What director? Now, don't be coming over here and putting your damn emails up over my chat. I don't care if it is Bud's Gun Shop. It could be both or either. Yeah, really, it could. What director urged Oren Peli to change the ending of Paranormal Activity? Which director urged Oren Peli to change the ending of Paranormal Activity? Chapter 1. All right, I'll have to look again. I got nothing to do tomorrow. After I release the video, I'll have to watch it again. What director urged Oren Peli to change the ending of Paranormal Activity? It was not Ed Lee. Which director urged Oren Peli to change the ending of Paranormal Activity? When the kid is looking at town history book, picture of mill explosion in Gettysburg, harvest of death. Okay. Like I said, I watched chapter 2 last night because I couldn't find chapter 1, but I found it tonight, right after I finished Chucky. So I'll have to watch it tomorrow again. Civil War connection. What famous Director urged Oren Peli to change the ending of Paranormal Activity. Troll level God. You too, Jan. Take care, honey. Rest that little eye, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Who said you can't connect horror movies with Gettysburg? No one that I've ever heard of before, but you know, there's probably somebody out there. For those of you that didn't know, I announced it earlier. Jan had surgery on her second eye today, and messaged me on the way home from the appointment and told me that it hurt more than the first. Of course, I didn't expect to see her tonight. I told her to take it easy, but she is a disobedient child. So I expect her to defy everything that I say. But that's okay because I love her for showing up anyway. It was not Roger Corman. Okay, let me see here. How can I do this? What out of this world director urged Oren Peli to change the ending of Paranormal Activity? There you go, Templar. It was Spielberg. I'm glad you got that because my next clue was Oren Peli had a close encounter with what director that urged him to change the ending of Paranormal Activity? It was Steven Spielberg. What book does Ash put on top of a garbage can to trap his severed hand in Evil Dead 2? What book does Ash put on top of a garbage can to trap his severed hand in Evil Dead 2? It is not the Bible. What book does Ash put on top of a garbage can to trap his severed hand in Evil Dead 2? It was not the neck. It was not my autobiography. It was not War and Peace. My God, we've gone up 2 more degrees. I'm putting on a different shirt. What book does Ash put on top of a garbage can to trap his severed hand in Evil Dead 2? It is not A Call to Arms. It is not How to Catch a Severed Hand. You guys think about this. Duke it out for the answer. I'll be right back. All right. Now we'll see here. All right. I go back up here. Call to arms. Nope. How to catch a very bigger dog. Nope. Sun Tzu, the art of war. Nope. Curious George. Nope. Gods and generals. Nope. How to use a tourniquet. Nope. Where's Waldo? Nope. Killer angels. Nope. I Spy. Nope. Handbook for the recently deceased. Nope. That's wrong. Demoto. Nope. To serve as a human. Nope. Dot the kangaroo. Nope. The Odyssey. Nope. How about A Farewell to Arms? A Farewell to Arms. Yep. Seriously. Which George A. Romero zombie movie was released first? Which George A. Romero zombie movie was released first? It's a snake. Which George A. Romero zombie movie was released first? It was Night of the Living Dead. Good job, Templar. Night of the Living Dead. Who's on first? No, who was released first? In what type of establishment was The Shining set? In what type of Shaun of the Living Dead? I love that movie. In what type of establishment is The Shining set? I don't know who's on third. Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third. After that, it gets kind of foggy with me. I've not seen that Abbott and Costello skit in a long time. It is a hotel. Good job, guys. Templar, Adam, Lee, Jay. Good job. Who directed Alien 3? Today is pitching to tomorrow. Who directed Alien 3? It is a great skit. Almost 70 outside. I guarantee it's almost 85 in here. And the fan is on high. But everybody was talking this morning that having the fan sitting right here interfered with the microphone. So I moved it back to the window, and it's blocked by half, the desk blocks half the fan. And oh, now I can get some air. Who directed Alien 3? It was not Sigourney Weaver. Who directed Alien 3? '64 in Arizona is not too awful bad. We got down to the lower 60s earlier, and then it started to sprinkle, and the temperature shot up 7 degrees. I think we were sitting at 63. We got all the way back up, or no, it was set at 62. We got all the way back up to 69 when it started to sprinkle, and it's not dropped a bit. Matter of fact, it's gone up 2 more degrees. So gone up another degree. My bad. And now it just dropped a degree. So we're back down to 69. We had frost this morning at work. Oh my God. Good job, Jay. It was David Fincher. David Fincher directed Alien 3. Who played? Doc gave me an extended vacation. Good, you deserve an extended vacation. What actor played the main villain from the Nightmare on Elm Street series? What actor played the main villain on the Nightmare on Elm Street series? It was not Michael Englund. It was Robert Englund. Robert Englund. Good job, Sean. Good job, Jay. It was Robert Englund. What is the name of the devil's son in The Omen? What is the name of the devil's son in Omen? Hey, Ferris. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. It was Damien. Damien was the name of the devil's son in the movie The Omen. What a little shit he was. Which future Hollywood star first film was A Nightmare on Elm Street? Damn, I was little Nicky. Oh, sorry, wrong movie. Damn, I was trying to say Michael Landon. Which future Hollywood star's first film role was in A Nightmare on Elm Street? Which future Hollywood star's first film debut was in A Nightmare on Elm Street? It was not Bob Ross. There were no pretty little bushes to hide behind in that movie. It was Johnny Depp. Good job, Sean. It was, and he don't look nothing like he did. Even back in the 80s when he was in the TV show 21 Jump Street, he aged like majorly in that length of time between those between Nightmare on Elm Street and 21 Jump Street. But it was Johnny Depp. It was his his first film role. Who stars as Evelyn in the 2018 film A Quiet Place? Which, by the way, A Quiet Place and A Quiet Place 2, badass films, guys. If you've never seen them, look for them. A Quiet Place and A Quiet Place 2. He started hanging out with Keith Richards. Started kind of looking like Keith Richards. Yeah, and he went around and tried to tell everybody about her, and nobody listened, and now look what happened. Who stars as Evelyn in the 2018 film A Quiet Place? Turdmeister herself. It was Emily Blunt. Good job, Jay. Good job. It was Emily Blunt that played Evelyn in A Quiet Place. Who plays that one chick with the face and the hair? Don't forget her nose. She had a nose. That chick with the face and the hair and that nose. Who plays the title role in the Candyman films? Who plays the title role in the Candyman films? One of my favorite modern horror actors. Yep, that's her. You got it. The nose was a giveaway. Who plays the title role in the Candyman films? It is not Willy Wonka. Wrong Candyman. It is also not Sammy Davis Jr. singing about the Candyman, because the Candyman can. Tony Todd. You got it. Crazy old psycho looking Tony Todd that also made appearances in, I think, all of the Final Destination films. Wonka 2, Electric Boogaloo. Now that would be something to see. That would be something to see. In which horror movie or in which horror series does the character Pinhead appear? In which horror series does the character Pinhead appear? In which horror series does the character Pinhead appear? Yes, it was Sean. It was Hellraiser. Good job, Sean. Good job, Adam. Ferris. Hellraiser, but Hellbound. You know, it was Hell something. It was Hell. Good job, guys. Autocorrect. There you go. Blame autocorrect. Everybody does. The Daily Show host Jon Stewart played what part in the film The Faculty? The Daily Show host Jon Stewart played what part in the film The Faculty? Good night, Terry. We'll see you later, dear. You take care of yourself. Have a good evening. Hey, don't forget, guys, before everybody gets to getting here in a bit, there's a new video coming out tomorrow. I've done a lot of research on this video. We got 1 week left of the 35 days of Halloween, and believe me, I'm going to pull out the good ones in this last week. It was not the janitor. The Daily Show host Jon Stewart played what part in The Faculty? He was not a teacher's aide either. The Daily Show host Jon Stewart played what part in the film The Faculty? He was not the transvestite from Transylvania. Tim Curry did a hell of a job in that role, though. I got to watch that movie again. He was not the hall monitor. Yeah, you were starting to get warm. You were not on the cleaning staff anymore. But Jay got it. It was Professor Furlong. Professor Furlong. And I think that might be maybe. Come on, load, load. It's all right. You can load. That's what I'm doing now for half of these. Just seen Rocky Horror Picture Show Saturday night. What is the collar of Freddy Krueger's iconic sweater? What is the collar of Freddy Krueger's iconic sweater? It is red and green. Red and green. Good job, Sean. The Exorcist had a troubled production with several crew members passing during filming. How many deaths were associated with the production in total? The Exorcist had a troubled production with several crew members passing during the filming. How many deaths were associated with the production in total? No, it was not 665. It was four. Four deaths were attributed to the filming of The Exorcist, not counting the set catching fire during production. Which horror movie, this thing had quit moving, in which horror movie was shot entirely on a handheld video camera like a documentary? Which horror movie was shot entirely on a handheld video camera like a documentary? Too much exercising, I'm guessing. Yeah, I agree, Adam. Was based on another true exorcism. Yes, it was. The Exorcism of Emily Rose. It was the Blair Witch Project. The Blair Witch Project, the very first movie to ever use that style of filming. And it started a genre. It has started a genre. There's like 30 films total in the last 20, this is 2022, so 23 years that have used that style of filming. What is the highest grossing horror film of all time? What is the highest grossing horror film of all time? It was not The Wizard of Oz. I don't think we're in the box office anymore, Toto. What is the highest grossing horror movie of all time? It was It. Chapter 1, 2017, the highest grossing horror film of all time. Oh, yes, Return to Oz. Yeah, okay, I'll give you that one. That was pretty scary. What horror movie is famous for the line, "Do you like scary movies?" What horror movie is famous for the line, "Do you like scary movies?" Over 700 million worldwide. And that don't count what these streaming channels are paying rights on the film to be able to stream them. So you add that in there too. It was Scream. Scream was a horror movie famous for the line, "Do you like scary movies?" Last question, guys, unless you jump on it and get it done really, really fast. And we got time for one more. In the movie Friday the 13th, who is the killer? In the movie Friday the 13th, who is the killer? Or for those of you who has watched Forged in Fire, in the original Friday the 13th, who is the killer? It is not Jason Voorhees. It is not Jason Voorhees. It is not Williamson Shatner. If you guys remember, back in the original movie, Jason was not the serial killer. Ferris got it. Templar got it. It was Mama Voorhees, also known as Pamela Sue Voorhees. Pamela Sue Voorhees, Jason's mama. Okay, here we go. Last question of the evening. What Martin Scorsese thriller features Robert De Niro as a criminal madman? What Martin Scorsese thriller features Robert De Niro as a criminal madman? Martin Scorsese film features Robert De Niro as a criminal madman. It is not hide and seek. It is not Meet the Family. It is not Taxi Driver. What Martin Scorsese thriller features Robert De Niro as a criminal madman? Cape Fear. And Sean squeezes in for the win. It is Cape Fear. Awesome night, guys. Guys and gals, thank you so much for coming in and hanging out, playing a little bit of scary movie trivia. That's it. We're done. It is time for us all to be cute little monsters and lock the doors and windows before we all turn into pumpkins. Templar, have a good evening, my friend. Love and light. Take care. Jay, take care of yourself. I'm sure I'll talk to you and Jan before Friday, but take care of yourself. We'll catch you later. Sean, thanks for coming in. Carrie, much love, brother. Take care of yourself. You take care too, Sean. Take care too. I try to do these little trivia things once in a while. Not always scary movies, but you know, it is the 35 days of Halloween, so gotta have fun with it. Ferris, take care, my friend. Give the wife a big slobbery hug, and I don't know, whatever. Tell her I said hi. Adam, you take care, bud. Peace, love, and chicken grease to you too. But you guys all take care of yourselves. Don't forget, tomorrow, sometime between 9 and 10 a.m., we have got one of the last 4 videos to come out for the last of the 35 days of Halloween 2022. And this one's going to be good. So until next time, y'all take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. God bless you. God love you. I do. We'll catch y'all later. Have a good night.